Being authentic is one of the greatest gifts on earth. Know why? Because the imitators will always be at least one step behind you. Look, being authentic simply means to be doing something in an original way. And nowadays, there are so many people who are influenced by what they see on TV or on social media or just by the people who they have around them. Those individuals start developing these thoughts and these behaviors and these emotions that don't really reflect who they really are. Ultimately, I think that being authentic and being original is something that most of us should be able to strive for. The truth of the matter is, imitating doesn't work long term. Eventually, you start to lose your sense of self. You forget who you really are. You're always trying to draw not necessarily inspiration, but like you're trying to draw from other people and other sources on what to do next and how should you approach it, when sure, that should be a part of the equation, but it shouldn't be the end all be all. At the end of the day, if you're always imitating, you're always going to be chasing something that is out in front of you instead of leading and walking your own path. And let's face it, nowadays, nothing is 100% original. But if you're looking to become the best version of yourself and bear the best fruits of your labor, you're gonna have to walk a journey where you're not necessarily, closing everything else out, but you're gonna have to put your best foot forward and move accordingly. Look, even some of the greatest minds or greatest people that we've ever known, they got some game from somewhere else. They had to have learned something from somebody else. They had to have taken knowledge from somewhere else and applied it to themselves. But you have to remember, there's a quote that goes, good artists copy and great artists steal. So if you're simply looking to copy somebody else, you're never really gonna reach your true potential. Whereas if you steal, quote unquote, you're taking bits and pieces of other people and you're incorporating it to yourself and you're mixing them all together into yourself to somehow find the best combination of it all. This is how pretty much anybody becomes great in their field, in their occupation, in their trade. They have to start from an apprentice, they start from the ground, and they have to work their way up. And then along the way, you start learning little tricks and little hacks and little shortcuts that can get you to the top. But the fact of the matter is, you have to get that information and get that game from other people first before you start moving forward. My final thoughts are, obviously, like I said before, nothing is 100% original nowadays. There's always going to be some sort of inspiration or some sort of sampling from somewhere else, and where you draw your inspiration from. Don't try to take somebody else's work or somebody else's results and try to use that to try to push forward in your own field, because the fact of the matter is, you don't have their same mindset, you don't have their skills, and you don't have their foundation to maximize the approach that you're trying to take. And that's pretty much all it comes down to. But yeah, guys, that's it for me. Be sure to leave a like and a comment below. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and subscribe for more.